Have you ever wondered what the longest animal in the world is? Or the fattest? Today we're counting down the top 20 most extreme animals on the planet, starting with number 20, the longest animal in the world. The giant siphonophore, Preiadubia, is a deep-sea colonial organism that can reach over 120 to 150 meters, or 400 to 490 plus feet in length, even more than the giant blue whale. Found in the open ocean, it is a fragile, gelatinous string made of thousands of tiny, specialized clones called zooids, kind of like stormtroopers. Despite the organism's length, the siphonophore's body is not much bigger around than a broomstick. Something you may not know is that due to their hydrostatic skeleton being held together by water pressure, these animals burst when brought to the surface, and it drifts in the twilight zone, glowing in the dark and using venomous tentacles to trap prey. Number 19. The biggest animal in the world. The blue whale, Balaenoptera musculus, is the largest known animal to have ever lived, larger than most dinosaurs. It can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh up to 400,000 pounds. These massive marine mammals have hearts the size of cars and tongues as heavy as whole elephants. What you may not know is that despite their size, they eat tiny shrimp-like animals called krill, consuming up to 4 to 8 tons per day, and instead of teeth, they have bristle-like baleen plates to filter food from water. Number 18. The smallest animal in the world. The smallest known animal is a microscopic parasite, Myxobolus shekel, which is only 8.5 micrometers long. It would take over 1,000 to equal 1 inch. Fairly little is known about these critters, which have complex life cycles that involve a stage living within an intermediate host, usually a fish, and a definitive stage in the gut of a worm or bryozoan. They cause a number of diseases like hamburger disease, or proliferative gill disease and whirling disease in fish. Number 17. The oldest animal in the world. As of 2026, the oldest known living land animal is Jonathan, a Seychelles giant tortoise estimated to be around 193 years old. Residing on St. Helena Island, he holds the Guinness World Record for oldest chelonian ever. Hatched in 1832, he is a subspecies of the Aldabra giant tortoise, which can live for 200 plus years, with the oldest recorded individual, Adwaita, who lived to 255 years old. Number 16. The ugliest animal in the world. The blobfish, Psychrolutes microporos, is still widely infamous and the ugliest animal in the world. Given the title in 2013, it was voted the world's ugliest animal species in a campaign created by the Ugly Animal Preservation Society. To win this title, it beat the proboscis monkey, pig-nosed turtle, and the scrotum frog. Living at depths of 600 to 1,200 meters, it lacks a swim bladder, relying on its low-density jelly-like flesh to float without wasting energy. What you may not know is that they do not always look like this, as it appears as a blob only when brought to the surface due to severe decompression damage. Number 15. The cutest animal in the world. While cuteness is subjective, the quokka is frequently cited as the world's cutest animal due to its permanent, cheerful smile and friendly demeanor, often earning it the title of happiest animal on Earth. Other top contenders include the fluffy red panda, the large-eared fennec fox, and the incredibly slow-moving, expressive baby sloth. Quokkas are small, herbivorous marsupials in the kangaroo family, who are nocturnal, can climb trees, and are highly vulnerable to predators. Number 14. The loudest animal in the world. Sperm whales are the loudest animals on Earth, even surpassing blue whales. They use the sound to shock or even kill their prey. Producing underwater clicks reaching up to 230 to 236 decibels, they are louder than a jet engine at takeoff. These clicks are used for echolocation, allowing them to hunt in the deep ocean. What you may not know is that they are the largest toothed whales and predators. They primarily eat squid, including the giant squid, but also consume fish, rays, and sharks. They eat roughly 3% of their body weight daily. Number 13. The smartest animal in the world. While we know that humans are the smartest animal on the planet, let's exclude humans and chimpanzees from the list and focus only on non-homos. That leaves us with dolphins. Dolphins are considered one of the most intelligent species on Earth, often ranked second only to humans in cognitive ability due to their large brain-to-body size ratio. They demonstrate advanced self-awareness by passing the mirror test, use tools like sponges for protection while foraging, and possess complex communication skills, including unique signature whistles or names for each other. While their intelligence is highly specialized, they are capable of complex tasks and abstract thinking, sometimes compared to the cognitive level of young children in specific testing scenarios. Number 12. The koala. Koalas are frequently cited as the dumbest animal due to its tiny, smooth brain, comprising only 0.2% of its body mass, and its specialized, low-nutrient diet. They cannot recognize eucalyptus leaves as food if they are not on a branch, often die from starvation, and show little survival instinct against fires or cars. While often deemed dumb, these behaviors are usually the result of highly specialized evolutionary adaptations rather than true cognitive dysfunction. For instance, koalas have small brains because their low-energy diet cannot support a larger, more active brain. If defining dumbest by lack of brain/nervous system, sedentary creatures like sponges, sea anemones, and oysters would qualify, as they possess no brain at all. Number 11. The coldest animal in the world. The Arctic ground squirrel holds the record for the lowest body temperature of any mammal, with a core temperature that can drop below freezing to -2.9 degrees Celsius during hibernation. These rodents supercool their bodies and sever neural connections in their brains for months, waking briefly to shiver and raise their body temperature. The study was carried out in August 1987 by Professor Brian Barnes of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, who attached tiny temperature-sensitive radio transmitters to the abdomens of 12 squirrels before they entered their burrows for hibernation. Number 10. The tallest animal in the world. The tallest animal in the world is, of course, the giraffe. With adult males reaching heights of 14 to 19 feet tall, they are taller than two-story houses, double-decker buses, elephants, and adult humans. Even their legs alone are often taller than a person, with newborn calves standing roughly 6 feet high. Number 9. The shortest animal in the world. The smallest known vertebrate and arguably the shortest animal is the Pediphrene amoensis, a tiny frog from Papua New Guinea averaging just 7.7 millimeters or 0.3 inches tall. It is roughly the size of a housefly or pencil eraser. Discovered in Papua New Guinea, this tiny camouflaged frog lives in leaf litter, possesses no tadpole stage, and is smaller than a US dime. Number 8. The hottest animal in the world. Hummingbirds generally have the highest average body temperatures among animals, typically ranging from 105 degrees Fahrenheit to 107 degrees Fahrenheit, and can spike higher. While a mammal's fur only helps in insulation, a bird's feathers have a dual function. They help the birds fly and keep them warm. Flying at high altitudes makes them more susceptible to unfavorable conditions, such as cold weather and freezing winds, which can chill them to the bone. Additionally, their wings allow them to fly, and flying requires the muscles to work harder and use up more energy. Insulation from the feathers and the heat generated from hard-working muscles both lead to a higher internal body temperature. Number 7. The lightest animal in the world. The Etruscan shrew, Suncus etruscus, is generally considered the lightest known mammal, weighing only about 1.5 to 2.5 grams, or around 0.063 ounces. Roughly the weight of a paperclip, it has an incredibly fast metabolism, eating about 1.5 to 2 times its own body weight per day. It feeds on various small vertebrates and invertebrates, mostly insects, and can hunt individuals of the same size as itself. These shrews prefer warm and damp climates and found in the Maltese Islands, situated in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Number 6. The strongest animal in the world. The strongest animal in the world depends on how you define strength, but the African bush elephant is the strongest in terms of absolute lifting power, capable of lifting its own body weight up to 6,000 kilograms or 13,200 pounds, and pushing over large trees thanks to massive musculature, especially in its trunk, which contains over 40,000 muscles and can lift over 440 pounds with precision. Number 5. The weakest animal in the world. If the African bush elephant is the strongest, what is the absolute weakest? Based on physical, defensive, and sensory limitations, the weakest animal in the world is the sloth, which has extremely low muscle mass and poor eyesight. It has an extremely low-energy diet of nutrient-poor leaves and a famously slow metabolism. This energy-saving lifestyle results in limited movement, poor defense mechanisms, and vulnerability on the ground, despite having incredible grip. Number 4. The fastest animal in the world. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal in the world, reaching speeds over 240 miles per hour. It catches other birds mid-air, nests on tall cliffs or city buildings, and feeds on pigeons and ducks, displaying remarkable speed and aerial skill. Instead of building complex nests, they create shallow indentations on high ledges, such as cliffs or skyscrapers, to lay their eggs. Number 3. The slowest animal in the world. Sea anemones are widely considered the slowest animals in the world, often moving at a near stationary pace of about 1 centimeter per hour using a pedal disc. They typically remain attached to rocks, only moving very gradually to escape danger or find better spots. They are carnivores, eating small fish, crabs, mussels, and sea urchins. Tentacles inject a paralyzing neurotoxin into prey, which are then guided to the mouth. Number 2. The rarest animal in the world. Northern white rhinoceros. With just 2 females remaining in Kenya's Ol Pejeta Conservancy, this subspecies represents perhaps the rarest animal in the world. Scientists are exploring advanced reproductive technologies to prevent its extinction. Once found in Central Africa, this grazing subspecies was devastated by poaching for its keratin horn, leaving no known males to reproduce naturally. Number 1. The most common animal in the world. Ants are believed to have the highest population of any land animal, with an estimated 20 quadrillion individuals globally. They are found on every continent except Antarctica and possess a combined biomass exceeding that of all wild birds and non-human mammals combined. While insects dominate in total numbers, the exact population of many small invertebrate species remains unknown. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Leave a comment below and let us know what list you'd like to see next.